Right then, we're on the 6th, which is choice, also known as the Lover's card. Gemini energy, so it fits. And there's no greater lovers than this one, because it's June Cash and Johnny Cash. They got married in a fever. I think they was going to Jackson Town. So the name Jackson could be important. Cash could be important, which it is to everybody. Johnny and June could be important. The song may be important to you. Fond memories of the song. I don't know. It's about banter in a relationship. Calling each other out when you're being pain in the backside. But still the love's there. So let's see what we've got. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout, whatever that means. I suppose it's a chili pepper. There's healthy arguments, then there's arguments that are not healthy. You know the difference. So let's see. Got to clear the air sometimes. Healthy arguments usually end in making up. So, get these out of the way. First, 7th house, home and family life, Pluto and Leo. So let's start. What do we need to know about today, Spirit, please? Oh, Ellie. Didn't get time last night to do it, so I'm doing it this morning with you. Morning, Kristen, my love. Hope you're alright. April, big shout out to you. Thank you for time stamping. If people didn't realise, April's time stamped the weekly for me. She's a little star. Just have a look. Don't know where it's gone because I've missed it. Oh, let's hope it's not in the sweet spot. Nope. Playing hard to get today. Maybe that's relevant. Maybe somebody is playing hard to get today. There it is. Oh, Cancer, what are we like? Power struggles, not in control of your life, problems with a vehicle, delays in travel. Check yourself, girls. Medical issues, maybe. Not on the right path. You're in a bit out of sync, out of balance. The yin to your yang's not going well. Depression, hands, arms, shoulders. Is your shoulder getting you down, Kristen? The roses, the passion flower, the honeysuckle. It's criminal activity, which is strange. Lack of communication, twins, siblings, children. Something not right there. Someone wearing a false mask, pretending to be happy, healthy, or other things than when they're not. Mind games, confusion for at least a week. Not seeing the bigger picture, that's why. Feeling like you're wasting your time and banging your head against a brick wall. Oh, well, just let it go. No apologies, hell will freeze over first. Oh, somebody's been really stubborn. Let it go, that's what this means. Stop trying to control the situation. Stop trying to control the outcome. Stop trying to control the finances so much. There's not a lot you can do about it. And other people, you have no right to try and control other people. Let them be themselves. Agriculture, farms, person with the scar on the leg, the limp, the amputation. It's Chiron, heal thyself. The wrong team. There's somebody in the team that's not working well. Or you've maybe got somebody assessing your work or your craft. Or you might have to assess somebody's work. Something's not done properly. It's not built on firm foundations. Somebody's made the wrong decision. And they're not communicating. And it could be to do with children, siblings, medical matters, etc. Somebody's very confused. 7 and 25, 6 and 24, 1 and 28. Missing. So we get the Hermit. We've got to run, haven't we? So let's see. This is not good. You feel like you're wasting your time. You've just got to let go. You're trying to control things too much. Your ego's out of whack. Or someone's is. Open your mouth, communicate. Stop being so stubborn. Otherwise, you just, sitting on the fence, refusing to ask for help, cutting your own nose off to spite your face. Well, what good's that? You can't do everything by yourself. Yeah, illness and bad temper has a lot to do with it. So, crabby backside. Number 11, negative. Power struggles, karma, heart and back issues. There it is again in its own read. We've got all the cards we need for the story. So Adam, Eve and Lily may be important. The snake. The apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Somebody's making a wrong decision, either health, finances or love. You can't control everything. There's some hard lessons to learn here. Universities, hips and thighs, weight gain, weight loss. Something is not balanced, and it's something you've got to learn. A hard lesson, a life lesson. 14, Sagittarius energy, negative. Banging your head against a brick wall. What did I say? Stop making mountain out of molehills. Stop trying to change people. They're never going to change. They're the way they are, and you just got to, there's no give and take. They're never going to see from your point of view, so why are you trying? I don't get it. Wasting your time. There is love. There's lack of commitment, though. It's a big offer. It's a good offer. But don't become someone's victim and don't play the martyr. This sounds like a really silly argument. Something it's not worth it. Yeah. So, Aries energy. It's about looking after yourself, presenting yourself well to the world. Stop being an absolute douchebag. It could be something in the wider issues to do with global issues like presidents, prime ministers, kings. They're all playing silly beggars at the minute, aren't they? So it's having self-esteem and self-respect and playing childish games, because this is childish. A rebirth is needed. 4 and 31, positive energy. Successful new beginnings. If you apologise, there's an apology needed. And then you can heal things. Perhaps a gift is necessary. Again, it's Chiron, the wounded healer. Only this time, he's not being stubborn. He's not just blaming everybody else. He's looking at where he was at fault. Getting the balance right. It's not on carrying this. It's pointless. It's worthless. So, I was born in the year of the horse could be important. It does feel more like it's you, to be fair. I'm not being on anybody's side, but it does feel more like it's your fault. That because you yes, whatever this is, it hasn't gone how you expected. But that doesn't mean that you can blame it on everybody else, because you played your part in it. Yeah, so now you see things clearly. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Whatever your path is, what you've chosen, it will not be easy. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But Spirit told you that. But at least now you see it clearly. The new moon, possibly on the 17th, 18th of this month, could be important. Where we can start again, fresh. So the 18th is massively important. New beginnings, fresh starts. Let's get sorted. It's a bond that can't be broken. But there is something coming between you. Something or someone. And it's causing a rift. That's not good. Because this is a bond. There's an extra part that doesn't need to be in this equation. Whether it's work getting in the way, probably the kids, or a friend, something like that. Yeah. So, the dragons, the number one, the Capricorns. It's about finances. I think it's a lot about finances and security, bickering about how it's going to be. Feeling like you've lost everything. So, time to stand on your own 2 feet. Like I said, stop playing the martyr or the victim. Neptune in Pisces. We've got it till 2026. So don't do things for people unless you're going to do it out of the goodness of your heart. Don't expect anything back from them. So if you're lending money to the kids or whatever, or anybody else, don't expect it back. So only give what you can afford to lose. Same with love. Don't expect it back. Expectation is ego. So give without thinking of receiving. And if you can't afford to give that without getting it back, be it love, effort, money, whatever it is, don't do it. It's your own fault for giving. Nobody forced you. So you're in a mental prison, your inner child is having a tantrum, the ego's out in overdrive, but there is love here. They keep reminding you. Unconditional love is needed to be offered, and standing up and defending yourself in certain situations, because somebody doesn't feel loved. It's the Cancer energy. When we don't feel loved, because I'm a Cancer, we revert back into our shells and we get all stubborn and crabby and have a sulk. He's having a monk on, you see? Probably a little bit to do with drink for some, depression, but not loving yourself more than anything else. You don't need others to complete or love you. You need to love yourself. So it's about self-respect, like we said. Father energy. Your dad, if your dad's in spirit, he's having a word saying, suck it up, buttercup. Stop being such a Mary. There is a house of self, the first house. You're not here to please others, and they're not here to please you. So get used to it. Who died and made you God, basically? Have a word with yourself. It is the sun. It's the number 19. Something coming to light. There is a vitality, a life force and energy, a quickening. So for some of you, you're at that phase where you feel the baby turn for the first time. That is translated through your actions, and because there is only one of you of all time, this expression is unique. And Martha and Graham is important, and grandmothers. The sun is the centre of our lives, just as it is traditionally in the astrological chart. In ancient beliefs, the sun is Amun-Ra, the god among all gods, whose names leads to Amen, the word at the end of a prayer. The sun rules the condition of our bodies. It's a return to light, the ability to transform and rise again. The sun represents our health, our vitality, our dynamism. The sun is our strength and what we put our focus on. And our strength is sapped at the moment. Where is it? That Leo card. We're not feeling very well. We're not feeling, up for everything. Well, that's all right, but you don't have to take it out on everybody else, do you? It's no surprise that it was the sun's early people that venerated and developed the idea of life-giving creator. The sun is a universal spark called spirit, which inhabits your body, and it is our strength. The sun is the desire to bring on the outside what exists on the inside. So what you give out is what you get back. I wish to live and I want to thrive. When the sun represents itself in the spread, it adds an encouraging spin. The sun is all that is good, it's positivity, and trumps all this negativity. All eyes are on you. Have the strength and power to get things done. All things that are truly meaningful will start to happen. You are now in a place to lead and inspire, and it is through the sun's inspiration and creativity which will enable you to make things materialise. It's maybe at the front of a group, on a stage, or just in the way that you lead with confidence, but not letting your ego getting out of, because some people don't want to be led. Summer will be when the wished for event occurs. Parties, events emphasise creativity and fun. Children and childlike adults. Well, I've got 3 birthdays this month. Granddaughters and my daughter. This card is also an actual daughter at the beginning of next month. Or just a period where dramatic ability and creativity leadership could greatly benefit your mission. You may find yourself singled out, perhaps in dramatic situations where you have to show your skills in some impromptu way, and that could just be diplomacy, such as giving a speech or teaching a class. It's also a time of generosity and laughter. The spotlight will shine on you. What you are doing now is being noticed, and if you're not used to it, you may want to react with aloofness. Go back in your shell. Avoid foolishness and immaturity and any lack of organisation during this time, or the matter could fall apart at the seams. But all in all, this is progress. Energetic card which foretells prodigious things on the horizon. So, patience. This card indicates the matter will be going your way, but leadership on your part will be necessary. It's time to act and take your place in the sun. The Fawn, number 3. So we've got Dad and Mum again. They're sticking at it, aren't they? They're saying, there's new beginnings coming, but you've got to be willing to grab those opportunities with both hands. No stubbornness. Stubbornness is going to get you nowhere. And children are a big thing. So the Fawn was the first being I encountered when entering the world of the Fae. Became the first to be put onto paper. She welcomed me with open arms. The tricycle energy, forever in motion, progress and completion. Everything in a never-ending cycle of flow into one another, where there's no start or finish, it just is. Fawn represents the welcome of new beginnings, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and a new way of seeing. Many worlds coexist within our own, and many beings reside there waiting to help us. But we've got to ask. We must allow ourselves to welcome new opportunities and keep our minds and hearts open to new things, even if it pushes our boundaries of logical thinking. We must learn to apply this way of truly seeing when approaching anything new for us to fully grow, whether that be emotional, spiritual or mental. Enter into anything new can be overwhelming and stressful, even traumatic. However, the more we learn to understand things from a different viewpoint, or even just to allow without understanding at all, the more we allow the changes to happen. So let people be who they are. Let go. Change can happen whether you like it or not, but it always has the same outcome. It shifts us to a different place where we need to be, and we have the opportunity to learn and grow. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control our reaction to it. We either embrace it and accept it fully, or we resist. The decision is always yours. Well done, Spirit. But know this, even when you don't know what's on the other side, there's always a possibility of it being a positive experience. So don't doubt your capabilities of navigating your way through. Be willing to accept change and new ways of being and learning. And then this is where the biggest opportunities are hidden from you. So stop being so bloody stubborn. Horses again. Yours is progress. Even if your life seems to be moving at a snail's pace, yes, well done, Spirit. A new situation will soon manifest itself, and events will speed up so much that you may find it difficult to keep track of everything. So now's the time to plan before it gets out of hand. You need to pay close attention to happenings around you and keep up. Adaptability and readiness to make speedy decisions will be vital. If you make the most of this positive rune and use your hunting skills, act as if you were the archer of old. So Sagittarius energy, which we've got out of balance, we've got to learn these lessons. And Diana, maybe, wait until your target is in sight, and then when the moment is right, strike out for it. Don't worry that you may miss your moment, or indeed miss the target. You have the acumen and shrewdness to choose the correct time to act boldly when the occasion arises. Yours shows that bravery has every indication of success. This rune encourages you to gather your courage and take a risk. It's a message of nothing ventured, nothing gained. And now is the time to take action. Thus, it is considered to be a very lucky rune, especially for gamblers and those who live by their wits. Its appearance in a reading is a positive influence. We keep telling us it's positive. Stop worrying. Strong-willed people, especially a woman. Another good aspect is that under its influence, expect problems will not arise, so don't go looking for them. The rune also indicates long-term benefits, even if you've had to put up with uncomfortable or stressful situations for some time. It's a beneficial indicator for students, again, study, and it's also held to dispel storms and calm tempestuous emotions. There's no negative meaning. And then we've got the dice. So 7th house, it's Libra. It's the loins, the marital home, impotence issues maybe, feeling impotent, unable to act, or in the bedroom department. Relationships, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people. Don't project your feelings onto somebody else. Don't project anything onto others. What you think and feel isn't necessarily what other people think and feel. So don't assume. Public enemies and lawsuits. And then we've got Pluto in Leo. With Pluto in Leo, the me generation was born. So your ego, like we said, getting out of hand. The desires of the individual to be self-directed, unique part of society, separate from the collective, was paramount. The nuclear family fragmented. So the kids will be selfish. Everybody's being a bit selfish at the minute, and ego getting out of hand. So rein yours in, but if you have to, step back and get a bit of clarity. So So number 3 is important and positive. Communication. So what did I say? If you're not speaking, that's not good, is it? It's time to apologise. Stop being an idiot. The angels remind you that being spiritual is about genuine and being honest. When you speak from the heart, others feel the resonance of your truth and trust you. But you've got to keep your speech positive, because at the minute it's all negative. Focus on the good in life and you'll feel happier and healthier. Communication is a two-way process. You've got to learn to listen as well, not just talk at people, with interest and respond openly, because that will improve all your relationships. Communicate constantly with spirit, using prayer, which is asking, and meditation, which is listening. Always keep channels of communication open. Be the bridge to other people's hearts and minds. Ask your angels to step into your aura so that you can communicate in a higher way. Communicate clearly and honestly. So, but be diplomatic. Stop being you know what I'm saying. Can't always have it our way and when we want it. So we just got to be patient and learn those lessons. Nothing happens overnight. Bridget. And you know that that's the birthday of the soul pool on my Facebook page, because I had to begin again. I lost one page, and that's about new beginnings. I had to get rid of that page because I lost my password and I had a lot of problems with people causing trouble. So yeah, I had a stalker. So it's beginning again. Bridget. So Bridget is the 1st of February. She's a very important lady. Which would make her an Aquarius. Well, it'd make the energy Aquarius, because I don't know when Bridget's birthday was. So, it's the triple aspect goddess. A sacred flame is kept burning in Ireland. So, the Irish have been mentioned more than once lately. Her outstretched wings brush the earth with love. The arts and crafts creating a good harvest. What did I say? Don't worry if you crops are looking so good. Healthy babies, we've talked about that. Healing of emotional and physical wounds, and bringing clear sight, clarity, that's what you need. Finding the goddess Bridget in your card spread asks you to nurture your creative talents, whether it be a vegetable plot or in your womb, in the arts and crafts, or indeed in any situation you find yourself. You can invite in Bridget with her creativity to help make new from old. So you don't have to buy brand new furniture. You can paint the old, or there's things you can do and it'll mean more because you've done it. Make new from old. Bridget encourages you to see what can be done in a situation. The potential is that perhaps you were not aware of before. So go to sleep thinking of Bridget, and perhaps she will visit you in your dreams, bringing you inspiration and new ideas. So get a picture of Bridget, the red-haired Irish woman, in your head, and she will help you. Traditionally, she also brings relief from long-standing health concerns. Yes, get in. Particularly those to do with the eyes and vision. So you're going to be seeing things more clearly. You're going to get on top of the game, and you'll learn these hard lessons with patience. We're all going through it at the minute, and you don't know, even with close people, like siblings or whatever, what they're going through. So don't judge and don't condemn before you know the whole story. Don't try to change people. They are who they are. And there it is. Look, let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't try and control it or hold on too tightly to it, because you'll crush it, it will stagnate, and it will die. So, diplomacy. Say sorry if you have to. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Thanks for listening.